Two. There you go.
Yes, yes it is. But let me see.
Okay, good morning. Buenos dias. We're ready to go on table 5 for Geisha washed. Okay, here we go. So, get your results out. Judges below 88 on cup number 1. 0.
Good job.
Yeah, nice. Pre-judges. 0. Judges 88 to 88.75. Judges 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Great. Pre-judges 2, 1. There's 2 who had it, so I'm going to insist you raise your hand. We're still raising hands. So pre-judges 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. Okay, no pressure. Sorry.
Pressure. Come on.
Okay.
She's on the phone.
Judges 89 to 89.75. We have 10. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pre-judges. 1. No, it's 10. I faked one.
Really badly.
90 to 90.75. Judges. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, yeah. Pre-judges. 0. Judges 91 to 91.75. 1. Pre-judges. 2. 1, 2. Yeah, nice. And then I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Judges 92 to 92.75. Oh, there's 1. There you go. Chaos. Oh, there you go, Cesar. And pre-judges. No?
Who went above me?
And then no one above. Okay.
Good morning. I like this coffee. I gave 92. Very citric, floral, apple. Very good coffee for me.
De todas maneras me hicieron hablar, ¿ve? I like this coffee. I didn't start liking it very much. I had peaches and chocolate and floral, which are not great descriptors for geisha in general. But I kept cupping it, and I got florality. I kept getting stone fruit, and to me it kept going up. I put it at 90. Actually, it wasn't 91.5. It was 91.75. And then I hear about all these other people having baggies and having like cups that were full of aged coffee, which I did not. This cup did not have any of that for me.
So, yeah, I'm in the middle there, and I had all those chocolate, as you say, which is not good, and milk chocolate. But then I got a lot of fruity and fermented, and I gave it a 3 in the out of category. I'm curious, how many people gave it an out of category here?
Okay.
Fuera de categoría?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, that was
Okay.
processy.
All right. Okay, cup number 2. Cup 2, judges below 88. Below 88. Me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pre-judges below 88. Pre-judges. 1. That's it. Judges 88 to 88.75. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pre-judges. 1. Uno. Judges 89 to 89.75. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pre-judges. 5. Pre-judges. Pre-judges. We have 5 of them. So, hands. Put your hands up in the air. 1. Pre-judges. Everybody who's here, put your hands up. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Judges 90 to 90.75. 2. 1. There's 2 of you. 2. There you go. Pre-judges. Aquí. 1. 1. Okay. That's cool. Judges 91 to 91.75. 1. There you go. Pre-judges. 0. Anything above, we'll just see. There we go. All right, so wow. Around 89. So it won't go through. I think we'll keep on going. Okay, cup number, well, yeah, some people had off notes on this one, like just unclean and baggy at times. Okay, cup number 3. Cup number 3. Judges below 88. Below 88, there you go, Caesar. 1. Pre-judges. 0, yes, that's right. Judges 88 to 88.75. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's a 6 over there. Pre-judges. 1. There you go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Judges 89 to 89.75. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pre-judges. 1. 2. There's 3. Somewhere. Okay. Judges 90 to 90.75. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pre-judges. Pre-judges. 4. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, somewhere. Judges. 91 to 91.75. 1. Pre-judges. Here. Pre-judges is number 0. Okay, and higher. All good. Okay, yeah, sure. There you go.
I found apricot, peaches, black tea, but I also found process. I didn't dislike the flavor of the coffee, but I do think it was a coffee that had process in it, and so.
I agree.
I was on the other side. I gave it an 88. I thought it was flat, processy, rough, husky on the nose, fruit forward on the palate, out of category 3.
Cool. 1.5, wow. That's pretty significant. Okay. Next cup, cup number 4. Oh, sorry. Three. Three or more. That's quite significant. Probably won't pass anyway, but it's okay. Number 4, cup number 4. Okay, judges below 88 on cup number 4. We have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Okay, pre-judges. 1, 2. Judges 88 to 88.75. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pre-judges. 1. Okay, judges 89 to 89.75. 2. 2 judges. 2. No one claim. You're right there, yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. No worries. Okay, pre-judges 89 to 89.75. 2. Great. Judges 90 to 90.75. Right here. 3 judges. Okay, who's here? Because I'm going to be asking you, there you go, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and pre-judges? 1, 2, 3. Judges 91 to 91.75. 1. Pre-judges. Okay, anyone above? I think that's it. Okay. There we go.
I score high this coffee. I think it was improving as it cooled. I put Geisha, green onions, sweet toffee, panela, herbs, juicy, which might not be what everybody likes, but I really enjoyed it. And I found that it became juicier and juicier as it cooled. So I went up and up in my score.
Oh, good. Cheers. Okay. Cup number 5. 5. Judges below 88. Judges below 88 is 0. There we go. Pre-judges below 88 is 0. Judges 88 to 88.75. 0. Pre-judges 0. Judges 89 to 89.75. 1. Pre-judges. 1. There's 2 of you. The dos. 1. Got proof. I got the receipts. Okay. Judges 90 to 90.75. We have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Prejudges. Aquí. 3. 1, 2, 3. Judges 91 to 91.75. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Prejudges. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 92 to 92.75. Judges. 1, 2. Prejudges. 0. Anyone above? 0. Ah, that's well calibrated. Cool. Okay. There we go. Is that working? Yeah, bottom.
Listo. Yeah, I think that this was a traditional geisha wash, you know, pretty clean coffee. I found jasmine all the way down. Stone fruit, chocolate, creamy, floral, orange, bergamot, sweet, honey, and really round coffee, and was picking up at the end. Steady wash Panama geisha, I think. Huh? I give a 92.5.
Nice. Anybody else? No? Okay.
92.25.
Yeah, great. Yeah, great aromatics as well. Very beautiful, juicy fruit, jasmine, lemon blossom, white sherbet, toffee. Okay. Cup number 6. Yeah, the horse race. Okay, 6. Below 88 judges, 0. Hey, pre-judges. Okay, judges 88 to 88.75. Okay, pre-judges. Judges 89 to 89.75. 1. Pre-judges. 1. There we go. Okay, judges 90 to 90.75. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. Pre-judges. 1, 2. There's 4 there. There's only 2 hands. Okay, let's try to keep putting the hands up. It's good learning. Okay, 91 to 91.75. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Pre-judges. 2. 1. 1. Oh, we got 1 there. Shrank. Okay. 92 to 92.75. Here. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pre-judges. 1. 93 plus. Judges. 1. Nice. And then pre-judges. Okay. Either of you guys.
Yeah, okay. You go first.
Puta, qué miedo. No, beautiful coffee. Very, very Panama geisha in my mind. Jasmine, lemongrass all over. Juicy, boom, rico, geishon.
Say.
Yeah, for me was my best coffee was 93.25. I found jasmine, really intense jasmine all the time. Stone fruits, orange, bergamot, sweet, honey, really delicate coffee. And was, for me there were 3 coffees kind of really close, but this was keeping cleaner and cleaner all the time, with no roughness. It was really elegant.
Yeah, no rough stuff. Yeah. Yeah, big jasmine finish. Boom. Yeah.
This coffee is not my favorite, but it is very characteristic of a Panama Geisha. Very floral, beautiful, clean,
Yeah.
beautiful coffee. But it was in a tough table. Probably we're going to see more than 2 or 3 of this table in the finals.
Yeah.
So, from 6 down to the last one, I think that for me, I started scoring very, very high. So I am probably a bit out of the median on the high side because I found them very, very good. And I just gave high scores and then higher to the other one and then higher to the other one.
Yeah.
But I love these coffees from 6 to 9, but I am not going to reveal yet which one I prefer.
Yeah. Okay. All right. 7. Judges below 88. Pre-judges, okay, 88 to 88.75. Judges and pre-judges. 89 to 89.75. Judges, pre-judges. There you go. It's the race. Okay, 90 to 90.75. Judges. Yeah. Pre-judges. 2. 1. 1. Yeah. Okay. Judges, 91 to 91.75. 3. 1. 2. 3. Pre-judges. 2. 1. 1. Pre-judges, don't forget to raise your hand. Okay. Judges, 92 to 92.75. 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10. Okay, and pre-judges, 92. There you are. Okay, judges, 93 plus. 8, wow, well done, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Pre-judges, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Got to be proud of that one. 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Wow. 92.76 to 92.5. Wow. Over 95, anybody? 95 and over? 1?
Well, this coffee is amazing, and the fact that it's so high, I think it's because it's next to 2 great coffees, and it's close to others in this table for me. But it was a little bit more complex in the different flowers, in the different, lemongrass or other sweet citric flavors. It was a little bit more complex, but it was crazy to see this coffee and others in this table. I just really think this is going to be a big percentage of the final table is going to be in this. So take a picture after you go of these codes.
Yeah.
For me, this is the one that really shined on the table. I didn't get the big notes from the one before it or really the one after it. It was just such a, kind of to me, a one coffee table. So I thought it was just such a tangy, floral, pink grapefruit, lemon blossom nose. So floral and citric throughout. And then it went into like a pink guava and a pink grapefruit and stayed in all this kind of citric, exotic citrus realm. I thought was just really beautiful and complex, like Wilfred said, very complex. Great coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ese café tiene que haber sido hecho con un agua como de 7.5 en pH, limpia como el cristal, tan limpio para que todas esas frutas brillaran, el jazmín, los cítricos, las naranjas. Ese café es perfecto, prácticamente perfecto, limpio, limpio.
Sí.
Es una elegancia de café y digno representante de un Panamá Geisha Wash. Las cenizas corrieron siempre hacia el oeste.
This coffee was also my favorite by a clear shot. It just blasted the proper geisha aromatics, and in the cup it had a lot of red berries, but very clean red berries, which I expect to come out in the geisha wash category. That just rounded the whole thing beautifully.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Also, it was a zero, big round zero.
For category.
Out of category.
Yeah.
What was my secret? So yeah, of course, this is my favorite coffee. I gave it 94.50. Floral, jasmine, lemongrass, caramel, honey, peach, everything. So I love this coffee. It's my favorite. Not by far, but it's my favorite on the table. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, I have 93.25. 93 was 25 before. The other one was really, for me, these coffees were really representing what we really like to show to people, you know, really like Geisha Watch, you know, really Panama Geisha Watch.
Yeah.
And it had fruits too, really clear.
It was my second favorite on the table, and the only reason why it didn't become my first is it lacked a little bit of the florals. I wish it had had more jasmine on it. But there was another one that had more. Yes. But that's it had jasmine. We're not talking about the fruit. The next one had more jasmine than this one in my perception.
Okay, we'll keep going though. Next one, number 8. Number 8. Okay, number 8. Judges below 88 on number 8. Below 88. 0. Pre-judges. It should start getting interesting. Judges 88 to 88.75. 0. Pre-judges. 0. Okay, 89 to 89.75. 0. Pre-judges, 0. Okay, 90 to 90.75. Judges, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pre-judges, 2. 1, 2. Okay, judges 91 to 91.75. 8. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pre-judges. 2. 1, 2. Okay, judges 92 to 92.75. 2. That's huge. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Pre-judges. 1. Okay, judges 93 plus. 8. 8, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pre-judges. 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But I think Ricardo's going first. He's already.
Yeah, to me, the best coffee on the table, and I gave it more than the previous one because I felt it had more complexity and much more florals than the previous one. Although it seemed like a Paca Geisha, and it had these notes where it kind of showed up and went away, a little bit of fruitiness, but to me it was more like a very ripe coffee. But to me, it had not processed in it. It's part of the coffee. I kind of gave it and took it back, and at the end I took it back. I thought it was just a beautiful, very ripe, clean wash Paca Geisha, very expressive, lots of complexity.
Okay, I am going to say something about this coffee. First, I'm going to talk about the coffee that I loved. It's my second favorite. And continue with Ricardo saying of Paca Geisha. I just want to make clear so people in YouTube doesn't understand what that means. Its characteristics that are similar to Pacamara, and some of these coffees tend to get very, very high points. And we've seen so many of these score in the top threes in the finals of either both Geisha Wash or Geisha Natural. Now, that is a characteristic that is very different than the classic flower, jasmine, white flower, whatever, that we are used to see in this competition. Why I'm saying this is because this same discussion I've had every year since 2017 about that coffee's processy. I say it's not processy. And I remember the first one was Sofia. It ended up winning the first place in that category that year. And it is a coffee different than the classical high-scored geishas. So sometimes I think, because this is my opinion, my perception of my palate, people confuse it with process, but I don't think it has any process whatsoever. Now, I want to add something, because there's a big group that think this coffee is processy. And then if a big group think a coffee is processy, first, from 1 to 5, people that gave it 4 are helping that coffee go through more than the people that gave it 0. Why? Because the people that gave it 0 does not think, I don't think that coffee, and I have never, the people that, if you think it's processy, vote 5. But they're not sure. Well, that scale, okay, that's why there's a scale. I'm not going against him. I'm going against the system. So
Okay.
that's the first thing. Then the second thing also about the system is we have judges that never vote. This coffee, I don't think has any single process. But there are coffees that go through to the final rounds and the semi-final rounds to the auction and take spots of the real ones out of the auction or the finals. And those coffees go through because we have a 50% vote. And that's wrong. We need to go to the 33% vote, because if 33% of the judges think the coffee should not be there, it should not be there is enough. And if the coffee is mistakenly taken out, that's better than if the coffee is mistakenly out, it's better than if it's mistakenly into the finals. Because it's better to eliminate a coffee, we are humans, than to get a coffee in the finals if that coffee is not supposed to be in that category. And we are getting infused, so we have to be more sharp with that. Now, I remind everybody, I don't think that coffee has process. I'm just talking about the system we have for out of category. It should be more strict, way more strict.
Okay, so what Hunter said the other day, the scale, I said, why a scale? Why don't we put 5 or 0? And Hunter said, because culillosos don't put 5 or don't put 0. So I think we have to. But I think that whatever, you put whatever you want, but if I think there's an out of category coffee, I would put 5 right away. For me, it's not a out of category coffee. I think that is, again, a Paca Geisha, and I think that is from that side of the mountain, from these guys there. I don't think that it's from here. It might be from here, but I haven't tasted many of like this from here, and I think that it's in second place so far. So,
Yeah.
That quote was not based on coffees like this. Was based on the fact that why we have a scale and we ditch the yes or no thing. It's because, like in this coffee, I gave it a 1. I would have said no. If the option was yes or no, I would have said no. But in this case, I think it did have possibly like yeast fermentation. Clean, but it had heavy body. Doesn't make it out of category. All coffees are fermented with yeast. Yeah, a little bit. It had a cherry, but it was, my end comment was Paca brutal. It was the best Paca I've ever cupped.
Okay, I'm going to make.
I don't know which side of the fence, but it was El Velo.
Go ahead.
Let me just add. Let me.
Okay. No,
Okay.
One second.
So I just want to add one thing regarding the scale. Problem with a yes or no is that probably only people that think of a number 4 and 5 will probably give it out of category. People that are 3, which is out of category, and below, normally don't go ahead and take the chance to kick it out.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with the yes and no. So maybe 33% of the judges that could probably work.
Yeah.
And also, as in scores, you have to compare or remember the other tables. So yesterday I gave it a 5. We had a 5. I don't remember which one. I gave it a 5. So if that was a 5, this cannot be a 5.
Okay.
No, es así. Para eso se hizo la escala. Es el grado de proceso que tiene. O sea, si aquel era un 5, que era casi como un anaeróbico, este no puede ser 5.
I just commenting from the other
The other side of the
part
map.
of the spectrum there. I had this fruity, dark cherry fragrance and aroma. It was not just cherry; it was dark cherry, and it was cherry. And then, as it cooled, it went into a dark fruit realm, and then I got a lipstick note that. There's probably maybe some yeast or something, or maybe the paca, but I did have it a 4, a strong 4, and I thought it was not a 5, like I had 2 5s yesterday, but it was definitely a strong, dark, fruity, dark fruit all the way.
Yeah. All right.
Now, I'd like to start with what I associate with the Paca Geishas, which I like. And it's that they have a bold body that brings through a big sweetness as well. And that's its highlights. It really brings it in as well. And on this one, on aromatics, I had spearmint, minty. I did not go with jasmine on this one. But right off the bat, Paca Geisha. But also, and why I put it out of category is it was pulpy, very pulpy off the bat. Then later you do get some jasmine, but it's, again, sweet berries. And at the end, it was yeast. I got yeast, quite a bit of it. So I put a 4. I have been cupping some Paca Geishas or becoming aware of them. And this one, it was a great coffee. But if the out of category thing, well, this had yeast, it had pulp, and that I associate straight with processed coffee. And that's why I give it a 4, and I'm kind of surprised it didn't get more out of categories.
I just want to make one comment. For me,
And
also,
sorry, and this is going to be one of the top 3 coffees.
Yeah.
And it just went right through.
Well, it's 2 things, you know. We're talking here about the type of geisha, and this is a geisha that every year shows up in the top 10 some way. For me, spices is something that mark this type of geisha. You know, it's spices that you won't find in the other type of geisha that we use to cup. And processing, remember, this is a scale. The scale gives any judge the possibility to score the intensity of the process. All the coffees that we cup here are coffees that have fermentation in some way or another. Even if it's 0, the coffee has some fermentation, the wash coffee. Don't forget that fact. And that is the coffee has yeast. It's a fruit with sugars. So yeast can grow up right away after you take it out of the tree. But for me, the main point is the scale is giving us the possibility to appreciate the coffee in a different level of processing. For me, it was a 2. but it has processing. Don't see it in the wrong side. You know, it's not. If we want that type of decision between the judges, we should be 0 and 1, and we found out that that doesn't work either. You know, but we make a more wider scale in the way that we can categorize more options in the intensity of the processing coffees.
Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat for the YouTube. If I have one coffee that I don't mark out of category, but 5 of my peers, let's say we're 21, let's say a little bit more, 7 are my peers. No, 7 is, yeah, not even, that's too much. Think that coffee is out of category, I think we need to take that into account because it is a big doubt. And then that's why we are a group. Then we can pick one person, we hire one person, that person cups every coffee. And that's why I think that 0 to 1 is, I think that I'm not going to have support on 0 to 1. I think people love the scale, although I don't. But I do think 33% is extremely important to take into account.
Great. Okay. Okay, I'm afraid we have to move on. Sorry, guys. The cups are ready upstairs. So I'll quickly just show it, and then see if there's any comments. So we'll just show all of the rest, because the last two, weren't competing much with those. So here we go. Okay, so that did pretty well. The next one. Okay, they both did pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're in. And so overall, it's a fantastic table. I think unfortunately we had to run upstairs and we missed out on the last two talking.